Hi guys, my name is Elizabeth and welcome to my channel. So today we are going to play with a jelly plate. I have never in my life used a jelly plate ever. So I think I have everything together. I picked out my paints. I'm working on, I want to do some prints for my new DigiKit. I have a brand new DigiKit. This is one of the pages. I have the rest of them printing right now. This is my Easter DigiKit, and I would like to do some jelly prints to go with this. So I have picked out I have some stencils I have gotten. Most of these came from Amazon. So I have a whole bunch of stencils here that I would like to try. And most are botanical in theme. So I thought that would do really good as it's really Easter, and I really want to do an Easter thing. Now my jelly plate is a 12 by 12. That's just the size that I wanted because I have a lot of ugly scrapbook paper. So we are going to try the ugly scrapbook paper too. Let me grab some plain white copy paper as well to clean off our brayer. And then the other thing that I have is some really thick cardstock. This is super thick cardstock. I can't even run this through my printer. My printer looks at me and then it calls me stupid, and it will not roll it at all, or will not print on it at all. And I thought I was ready, but I am not. If you know me from my other channel, Elizabeth Quilts, then you know that this is par for the course. Okay, this is a paper pad that I bought. I got it really cheap. I can't even remember what store I got it in. Like this page, I'm never going to use some of these pages that are in this paper pad. So we are going to take and make some jelly prints with this. All right, so I'm just going to set that off to the side. And I know that the first layer that you put down is the layer that's going to be on top. And let me see. I think an antique white, and I have white. I may end up having to get some more white paint. I do have a lot of paint. Okay. I do have this antique white. Like I said, I thought I was ready, but apparently I'm not. So I am just using, this is cheap apple barrel paint. I got this at Walmart. This is Master's Touch. Actually, this is really good acrylic paint. Doesn't matter to me. I don't know that I want my background to be, I think I do want it to be a light because I want this to match. I've never even opened a lot of these paints. I bought all these paints to do this with, and it took me a long time to get my jelly plate. So let me see if I can open this up. We're probably going to need this for several of these paints to open them up. Yeah, it did. It took me a long time to actually buy my jelly plate. So let's give this a good shake. I've been watching a lot of videos on how to do this, so we'll see. And I'm actually not going to put my paint directly on to the thing. I'm going to put it on my brayer, which may be easier said than done. Maybe it is better just to put it right on the jelly plate. I don't know. And that is an awful thin layer, isn't it? Okay, so maybe it is easier. Because like I said, I've watched a lot of videos. Some people do it one way, some people do it another way. And this is my very first attempt. And I'm so glad that I could bring you guys along for the ride, as this is my very first attempt at doing jelly plate printing. It looks so stinking fun. And another reason I got the 12 by 12 is that I want to do some on fabric. I want to try doing some jelly plate printing on fabric. And I can tell you right now, I think I need a bigger brayer. And I do have another one up there. So the next trip to Hobby Lobby will be to see. Okay, let's go with that. Let's try that. And I'm going to roll this off on just regular old copy paper. And we will be reusing that. And I'll get a baby wipe and get that up. So I think the first thing that I want to do is some flowers. Oh, and there's a little butterfly on here. Whoops. Oh, and I touched it. Whoops-a-daisy. I wonder if we can take a brush and fill that back in. I do have a paintbrush right here. Oh, yeah. So be careful. Don't touch it. This is a first. Like I said, this is my very first. I've never, ever done jelly plate printing before. And I just want to use some random images. I'm not going to have enough room right here. I can done see that. And this paint's drying very, very fast. I should have been just a little bit more prepared, huh? Let's kind of overlap. Let's do that one like that. I'm just going to have a thing right there. I'm never prepared, guys. Oh. One, two. I'm going to try and do that to try and... Whoops. That might not be the greatest idea in the world. Just saying. Okay. So when you put it down... Whoops, see, I done put it down and it picks the paint right up. That is cool things. Move some of this stuff out of the way. I didn't think I'd need to move all this mess out of the way. Okay, so now let's take a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. You know, some of these aren't that ugly, but some of them are pretty ugly. Like this. I am never ever going to use this for anything. Ooh, this looks bigger than 12 by 12. Well, let's just see what we get. And I'm pressing pretty firmly down on there. Oh, it didn't pick anything up. Because the paint's probably already dry, right? Oh yeah, that paint is already dry. Oh, but looky here. Look at there. And then I'm just going to put this down on my 12 by 12 paper. See what I can get off. I'll show y'all. I know I'm off screen. Okay, so it's actually dried on my stencil. So it doesn't take it long to dry. Ooh, that's not though. Ooh, that felt wet. See, it's still wet, but there's nothing coming off of it. Whoops. Oh, I like that. I like that. What am I? I don't know what I'm hitting. Oh, I'm hitting that. I said, I know I'm off the screen. I'm sorry, and I apologize. Okay, so now once it dries, you can go back in with another color. So let's see what it's going to look like. These would make beautiful like journaling cards and that kind of thing. Okay, so it feels like it's dry. So our next layer, no it's not. Let's give it a minute to dry. And while we're doing that, let's see, while I'm doing that, I'm going to pick out a few stencils, and that way I'll be a little better prepared. Hopefully, maybe. It's doubtful. It's doubtful. Okay. Those are kind of full. And I may end up getting a smaller. Okay. I think I have picked out. Yeah, see, this is dry now. I'm just going to leave those in the floor, guys. Okay, it's dry. I think it's dry now. Whoop, shut the paint. All right, let's put this really pretty metallic. It's called Pearl Taupe. This is how not to jelly print, okay? I said I've never had a jelly plate before, so I'm gonna clean that off. Boy, I really do like this glass mat. When I knew that I wanted to do jelly plate printing, I bought this glass mat. And I can see that it's really, really gonna come in handy. Okay, that's pretty much dried. And I do have another brayer, and I don't know if it'll work any better, but we can try it. Y'all watch 12 minutes of me do nothing but make a mess. So let's put a little bit there. And the key is not to put too much, but this is a big area. Let's try that. It's very translucent, isn't it? It's very, very translucent. I think we're going to have quite a bit more paint. And I didn't realize that you had to work so quickly. Come on out there. Whoops. Oh, there's a little yuck. Oh yeah, I like this brayer better. Let's give a little bit more paint like in here and maybe in here. I said I didn't know you had to work so quickly. Because I have never done this before. Okay, I'm just going to clean my sprayer off. I'm going to take my paper. Whoops, and I did touch it with my fingers, and I don't have it on there straight. And then we'll pick up that other little bit. This is my first time. A jelly print virgin. Y'all can laugh. It's funny. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh. Can y'all see that? Oh, it's pretty. Where am I going to lay these? In the floor. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, I'm going to take some of this copy paper and see what we can pick up. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. I'm going to see if I can get that. Oh, look at that. Look at it. It's so pretty. Don't know why I'm whispering. Oh, I absolutely love it. Let's see if we can pick up some of this right in here. So I'm really having to mash down on it really hard, which I wasn't expecting that, I guess. Absolutely love the grunge look that you get. Let's try using the brayer. And this brayer, this one I got at Hobby Lobby. This one came with my Cricut machine. I love it, guys. I love this. I don't know whether this is going to go in the Easter journal or not. Okay. Oh, the Easter journal is printing. So I think that I have my jelly plate kind of you know, I pulled on it or something and made it kind of askew, because it is supposed to be 12 by 12, and maybe you're not supposed to put it down on the glass plate. I mean, I don't know. Does anybody know? Does anybody out there know? Let's try that. Okay, let's play some more. Let's see what else we can come up with. All right. Okay, so now let's, whoops, I had left that open. Let's do, let's see. I like, do I want to continue to do a white background? I think most of the backgrounds in the DigiKit are white. I'm gonna cut myself, y'all trying to open this paint. I'm getting there, I promise. I'm sorry, I'm trying to open this paint. There it goes. I finally got it off. Okay. This is Apple Barrel Crisp Green. I want to see what comes off with this. Okay, so it's, whoa, it's going to take more paint than I think it's going to, or I think. I may be putting way too much on here. So, you know, all of you gel plate enthusiasts out there, y'all can tell me that, Liz, that was entirely too much paint. I'm a big girl. I can take it. I can take it, or I think I can. Ooh, that is bright green, isn't it? Wowza. Wowza. I don't think my roller is rolling. I think I'm just sliding it. Does that make sense? See if we can get those streaks out of there. I really didn't want the streaks in there. I'm going to have to find a better brayer. Whoops. All right, we're just going to, whoops. Ooh, I did that, didn't I? Am I holding it backwards? I don't think so. Oh, I think the printer finished. All right. Now, roll that off. That's what we got on that sheet of paper. So there we go. We'll save that. We probably can absolutely use that in our journal. Okay, so now I did pick out the things that I wanted to use. And I know my paint's drying. I know. So let's go with this one. Try not to touch anywhere else. And then let's go with some leaves and that kind of thing. And we're gonna just let it overlap like that. This is dry. I really didn't have to worry about that. Okay. Wow, this thing is bigger than a 12 by 12. And let's take that. Oh, it slid on me. It did. It slid on me. But that's okay. Hey, I'm learning. This is learning. And this cardstock right here is super thick. Like super thick. Yeah, you can see where it slid, but hey, that's okay. It's okay. We're learning. And then we have those. See if we can get that. That's pretty cool. You can go back and look at there. I like the different. It's just paper. You know, we can play with just paper. You know, I'm not worried about it. It's just paper. Okay. Now, let me take this gently off. And like I said, I probably got way too much stuff on there. And I'm going to make some more room. Paint's right there. I'm going to slide all this stuff over. And then I'm going to put the stencil down on the paper, and which is off screen, and I know you guys can't see. That created a jumbled mess. I wonder if I zoom you guys out a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Now you can see what I'm doing over here to the side. So let's peel this off. And I'm just making a mess on this sheet of paper over here, which is really fun, by the way. Clean my desk off. I've got it all over the desk. Oh, look at that. I think we'll probably be able to use that in the journal somewhere. Oh, baby wipe. That's what I got myself set for. Oh. I'll have to come in here with some cleaner and hopefully hope that will come up. All right, so we're going to give this just a little bit to dry. But that's not, I mean, hopefully we can use this somewhere in our journal and cut it out and do something with it. You can see the impressions of some of the stuff, but I love the chaos. It's just chaotic. Oh. There we go. I could have protected my desk. I could have. But this is my art room back here, so it's okay. I'm going to leave that right there. I think that's still pretty wet. Let's see. We're literally watching paint dry, guys. Literally. Sorry, I know, I'm sorry. It's literally paint drying. I know. All right, so now what I think I want to do, as soon as this is, I think it's dry. If it's not dry, I know that it's going to make a muddy mess. Like it's going to blend all the colors together. And that's not what I want. So I'm going to pause. Okay, guys, let's see if this is dry enough, and I'm going to use some of this antique white. And I'm not bummed if I mess this up, you know. I'm playing right at the present moment. We are playing. We are having fun with the paint and the jelly plate, and we are just having fun. It is a gorgeous day here. I live in Arkansas, and it is an absolute gorgeous day here. Me and my husband worked out in the yard. We had some really bad wind that came through last week. It was bad. It tore down a building that we had. Whoops. Wasn't really a building. It was a portable building. It was a building, but it's a portable building. And it totally destroyed it. So we had to go down. We went down and, let me put this over here so y'all can see what I'm doing. We had to go take it, pull it down, and figure out what we're going to do next. How are we going to, I should tear out my papers before I get this far, and I don't. Okay, now I have to, all right, let's just see about laying this right about there, which is not straight, by the way. Nowhere near straight. And I'm not worried about getting paint on the back side of this because it's going to be on the bottom. Oh yeah. I can't wait to see what we got. I can't wait. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, how pretty is that? How pretty is that, guys? So pretty. I'm going to put this over here on the floor to dry. And I'm going to take this sheet of paper that I was wiping my roller off on, and we're just going to pick up as much of this as we can. I can see why people love doing this. I can absolutely see how fun this is, because this is fun. You know what? I just thought of, it is a friend of mine's birthday today. I have got to message her and wish her happy birthday. So this, if you like to be neat and clean, I don't think this is probably something you're going to want to do. like, I don't mind getting messy. Just trying to pick up all that I can. And let's try one more time right here. See what we can pick up. And then we have this. Isn't that cool? That is too cool, guys. Too stinking cool. All right. So now, I'm going to be a little bit more prepared, I think. I want to do these flowers. So if we do them, like if I, what happens if we do it this way? That's what I want to know. What happens if we do it this way? And then, I love these. This is one of my favorite stencils right here. And we can overlap. I really don't care about getting the butterfly in there. So what happens if we do this? And all of you out there that are stencil, or not stencil, but jelly plate proficient, you guys can tell me. That's not the way you do it, Elizabeth. And this is a metallic. I got these at Hobby Lobby. This is metallic fuchsia. I got these at Hobby Lobby when they were getting rid of a whole bunch of their craft stuff. So it's went from craft store to what I feel is more of like a home goods now. I'm really disappointed. And I'm just gonna, ooh, that was a lot. I want to make sure and get enough paint on here. That's probably more than enough. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. And we're gonna pick. Did I hit play again? Oh yeah, or record. I love this color. I'm really trying to work it down into the stencils. Without hurting the jelly plate. I think I got a little bit too much paint this time. Let's roll some of this off. Turn this around like that. Whoops. Okay. I think that's all the wads. Yeah, I went a little feisty with the paint. I said, I'm learning. This video is going to be titled Elizabeth Playing with a Gel Plate. Okay. Put these two over out of the way. And let's grab this. And I really, really want to get that one. And I watched this one video where she said you can leave your paper sitting on your gel plate. It won't hurt anything. So, I'm going to get that all good and mashed down in there. And then I'm just going to take a piece of copy paper and butt up right there. Oh, look, you can see it coming through the copy paper because it's a thinner paper. Whoops. This is so much fun, guys. This is so much fun. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, gosh, it tore my paper. Whoops. Uh-oh. Okay. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. Or the paint's drying on my paper. I don't know. It's drying on my stencil. At least it isn't on the jelly plate. But that's what we come out with. Not very great. And I don't like that it dried on my stencil. Y'all leave a comment below. If you've done this before, let me know what I did wrong. Let's try the copy paper. Yep, it's doing the same thing on the copy paper. There we go. At least I would manage to get the copy paper off, though. This, however, I'll have to, is, so maybe, yes, that won't. So you can leave it on your jelly plate, but not on the stencil. You don't want your paint to dry on your stencil, which is, I think, what happened in this case, because it dries super fast because you have such a thin coating on there. And then, oh, but I love the print that we got. Oh, I love it. I don't think there's anything to come off of this. No. Okay. I said, this is a learning curve for me. I have never in my life used a jelly plate. Oh, that's good. Some of that off. All right, let's give this a few minutes to dry and I'll meet you back here. Okay, guys, this time I'm going to go with this Topaz. It's another metallic paint. Again, I got this at Hobby Lobby. And in the directions it says you can use a brush. This is a very soft brush, but I see that the bristles are falling out of it. So I want to try a brush. I mean, what's the worst it's going to do? Not work? So let's put a little bit of this here. Here, 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 here. And then I think I want to go in with some bronze. Again, I got this at Hobby Lobby. And I do believe, I don't think I've used this one yet. Some of these paints, yes, I have used. Sorry, I'm just trying to get it open. I'm having difficulties here. But I'm curious if the brush will work better for me than the roller. I can see myself having a ton of fun. And you can supposedly pull magazine images. We may have to try that. So let's put a little bit of this bronze in here. Let's, whoop. That's not quite what I wanted, but it'll be okay. Again, this is bronze metal. And let's try a brush. Let's let's see what the brush does. I might like the brush better. Okay, I'm gonna need a lot more paint, I think. Let's give a little bit right in here. Come on out. There we go. I know everybody uses a brayer. Every single person I watched uses a brayer. But why couldn't you use a brush? Like I said, it says on the package directions you can use a brush. You just have to make sure. And I do believe this brush I got at Home Depot. Ooh, ooh, I don't want that on there. Okay. Actually, I think I might like the brush better. Just saying. All right. And let's brush that off. Okay, lay that like that. I'm gonna grab another piece of this scrapbook paper that I don't like, that I am never ever going to use for anything else. Ooh. Well, it's down now. I've got to learn how to lay it straight. That's the thing, is I've got to learn how to lay. Oh, and I just boogered that up because I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Shoot. I was not paying any attention to what I was doing and didn't realize I was running off the paper. All right. Oh gosh, I can't. Are y'all ready? Let's see what we got. Look at that. Okay, so I don't see any of the bronze in there, but look how pretty that is. Can y'all see? Can y'all see how pretty that is? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. And then there is that one. Let's pick up, whoops. Oh, it does stick to your paper, doesn't it? Wowzer. This is too much fun. I am going to have way too much fun with this. Okay, now I want to try something a little different. Let me set this in the floor to dry. All right, I think that I want to take this beautiful bronze. Whoa, I didn't close that paper up, or that paint up. I want to take this bronze, and I also have this pearl blue. Oh no, let's do purple. We haven't done any purple, and purple is Easter, isn't it? I really like metallic paints, if y'all have. The only thing about doing a brush is that, like, all that paint is in there. So that's the only thing. I do like the brush, but you would need a brush for every single color. That's probably way too much paint, guys. And I really like using the stencils. But I do want to try some stamps. And I have a whole bunch of stamps. I think I'm getting way too much paint. There we go. Way too much paint. I'm going to put this one in the floor to dry. And I just got rid of a whole bunch of stamps. I did. said, I don't think that this is roll. It's not. I can see it. It is not rolling. It's just smearing. It is just doing a smear job. So, where's my other roller? Okay. This one actually rolls. So this is just, these stamps were gifted to me. And I have this one. I don't know how long they need to stay on there. I don't have a clue. But we'll pick it up. Oh my goodness. And then just do that on there. And do this one on here. Let's clean it off. Okay. As best I can, clean it off. I'm just throwing my papers over in the floor over there. And then let's do this one. And it's kind of like a chicken. Okay. I'm not very good with stamps, so this is going to be a really great way. And this is by, oh, here we go. It's the Daisy Block 1762 by Penny Black Ink. Oh. And I kind of give it a wiggle. Oh, which may actually work better. But like I said, I am sucky at this. Sorry. Anybody out there, if that offended you, I apologize. Ooh. And I have this really pretty stamp by Stampendous. It's the Pansy Block. Okay. There we go. But like I said, my stamp, I have a whole bunch of these bigger stamps. Ooh, let's try this one. No number on it. Let's see if we can get a little bit of it right here. Like that. Okay. Let's grab another sheet of this scrapbook paper. And then I'm going to grab a sheet of copy paper. I think I'm just going to use copy paper. Because we can always back it onto something else, right? And like you can feel it. You can feel where you've did the stamping. Like it's amazing. This is the neatest thing I've ever seen in my life, guys. It is so cool. Okay, I'm gonna take this one off. Okay, results. And look this, and look at how it wrinkled. Let's see what we got. That chicken wire did the best. But I love how we have some of the other colors on there. Okay. So let's play with the stamps just a little bit more. My whole floor down here is full. I want to pull up as much of this as I can get up. Let's see what all we can, let's, and I love that some of it's going to be left to transfer to the next design. So let's see what we can do. Pretty stinking cool. Pretty stinking cool. Okay, so what other, there's a bee. Oh, I have a leaf. And I have more stamps than this. I just have to go get them. They're behind me. So let's play with these. Let's play with these. Okay, what color do we want to put down now? Maybe let's do something besides metallic. We don't have anything that's blue yet. So let's go with this blue. Oh gosh, we're up to an hour. And I'm going to continue to play with this, but I don't want to like bore y'all to tears. I'm going to break that. So this is the very first video on my brand new channel, all about me playing. And this is another apple barrel. Again, I really like the brush. That's probably way too much paint, guys. Probably way too much. Ooh, and that is a blue, isn't it? And I think that I'm going to order me the 9x12 for like regular standard paper. You know, it'd give you where you could print a full image, if I can find it. I didn't see it. Well, I didn't realize that's kind of what I needed when I ordered it. But I wanted to do this on fabric. And you know what? I could go get some fabric and we could try it. But that'll be another video. I'll do one on fabric. Jelly plate. And that may be over on my quilting channel. Why? Don't know why it won't. Okay. And let's just do this right in here. Clean that off. All right. Let's take this stamp. Is Stampendous. I'm going to kind of scoot it around. That's what Gail said she did. Okay. We didn't get a full one of these, so... Okay. Oh, we got to do the moon. Oh, which I let that slide around way too much. I'm going to have lots of stuff that I can use in journals, and I let my finger touch it. Okay. This is just a little bitty kind of flourish. Whoops. Oopsie-daisy. I might have pressed down a little bit too hard. What do y'all think? You think we could take a brush and even that out just a little? What do you think? I don't know. There we go. Some more trees. I am letting it slide just a little. I can tell you that. Okay, so I'm pressing too hard. That's not hard enough. There we go. Okay. Get another sheet of paper. Oh, that left a good impression, didn't it? Okay. Get all we can off of there. I like the chicken wire. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Again, I have a lot of stamps. A lot. Well, not a lot. I know people who have more than I do, but for me, this is kind of a lot. Let's try these clear silicone stamps. What can we get if we do these? Interesting. Okay. I have to go clean every one of these stamps. Or not. That's about the way I'll roll. Or not. All right, let's put a sheet of paper down. Let's see what we get. Oh, here's ugly. Here's some ugly. And I may be the only one in the world that thinks that that's ugly. Oh, I'm just going to use this sheet. And we could have let that dry and put on another layer. We really could have. Could have done 2 layers. Okay, let's see. Oh, not bad. And I love where it picked that up. Not bad, guys. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And even the silicone stamps here and here did great. We have that little bit. So I'm going to put another layer over the top of this so we have blue. We've been using this bronze metal. Let's go with, let's see, what other colors do I have up here? I really like the metallic paints, if y'all can tell. Let's see. Let's go with this champagne. This is 675 champagne. So let's go. I have a scattered mess. It's a mess in the floor back there. Oh gosh, guys, we're to an hour. I'm fixing to let y'all go. And I'm going to carry on playing. And I will put some photographs or video at the end to show you what I came up with out of this very first jelly plate play session, because that's all I'm doing. I'm playing. And I picked up the wrong roller again. Or brayer. It's actually a... Guys, I am so sorry. My phone died, and I don't know at what point in time my phone died. So we have done stencils. We've done stamps. And I even, let me get it here out of the floor. Oh, let me grab the big piece right here. And I even tried drawing just some random squiggly lines, and then I took some stamps and went back in and stamped over it. I have my phone plugged in now. So, and I'm sorry if the camera's jiggling. I'm just trying to move the cord somewhat out of the way. Let me move it back behind my computer right here, and hopefully that didn't jiggle you guys too bad. But yeah, I just did, and I used this brush. It's a Master's Touch Fine Art, and it has a rubber nib on it. Can y'all see that? There you go. And it's Master's Touch number 2. I just grabbed a random brush out of my, but I kind of like it. It's different. It is definitely different. And I will go through and show you all of these things that we've done. So the next thing I want to try and do is to use some fabric and ribbon. Some things I don't mind sacrificing. So I don't mind sacrificing a little bit of this. And I'm going to dig through my stash right quick and find some other ribbon. And we are going to try lace and ribbons. And we're going to see what that looks like. Okay, guys, I have chosen several different types. I have a lot of burlap ribbon. It's not my most favorite thing to use, so I don't mind sacrificing some length of it. Boy, I cut way too much of that just to see, but I have several different things here for us to try, and let's see what kind of prints. Let's see what kind of prints we get. And I know I'm going to sit. I want to do a light background, and I did grab some of this like gauze. I wonder what it would look like to do that. And I have some bubble wrap. Everybody's heard of bubble wrap. So I am going to use some metallic champagne, I do believe. Again, got this at Hobby Lobby. Let me set all of this mess over here, because I don't know where I'm going to put that after I make a mess with it. And let's grab... I'm going to set my brush over there so I can show you guys how I did.
Boo.
Hey, babe. What you doing?
Fix to go back to the shop.
Has Steve left?
Yeah, he just left. He's coming back tomorrow to get a couple more small stuff.
Oh, okay. Do I need to pause the camera so you can talk to me right quick?
No.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. And again, a light hand, very light hand. I was mashing down way too hard on it when I first started. I said, it's a learning curve. This is so much fun. I can see me having a play with this a lot. And I will try, oh, I see I got some stuff in from cutting that ribbon. I cut the ribbon over the top of this, and I see some stuff in it. Okay, so let's clean off our, we'll have some nice grungy papers. Okay, let's lay this down on here first. I don't know whether it's going to stick on there. I don't think that's going to stick. So let's try this one. Okay. The lace, I think, is going to do the best. The actual lace. Let's lay that down on there. And then I have this piece of black lace that I cut, which I did not cut big enough, but that's okay. Let's lay that on there. And I want to try this because it has I don't know how this is going to work, guys. I don't know. So let's grab the sheet of paper. If I can get off of it, my chair. I'm on it with the chair. And I think I'm just going to lay this sheet of paper over. And I didn't quite get it lined up, but that's okay. And I'm using the other side, what I call the ugly side. I think we're going to get our best prints. I didn't even get anything on that. Okay, so let me move this out of the way. Oh, it might make a cool pattern. Ooh, look at there. So these are things that I can use again. I'm just going to flop them over in the floor. That one, maybe not so much. And I might try it one more time by putting the piece of paper. Oh, look at there. Okay, so the actual lace is the way to go. And I'm just going to lay these over here to dry on top of the paper. And I'm going to lay this on here like this. And then I'm going to grab, whoops, I didn't mean to scoop that like that. I'm going to lay that up there like that. And I'm going to give it a press down in there. We'll see what we come up with. Let's see what we come up with, guys. Let's see here. I think I like using the brayer to roll on top. And again, I'm pressing way too hard. I'm sure I am. Okay. I'm going to pick this up just to see what we got. Oh, look, it picked up some of the drawing that I did. That's kind of cool. Okay. And let's see what we have here. Nothing that I would write home about. I like the grunge effect, though. I really do. What do you think? I really like it. And I'm going to be using it. We're going to make a journal out of all of these papers, guys. We're going to make a journal. I'm going to leave this on here. And I think that I want to go in now with, ooh, what do you think about Pearl Blush? Have Pearl Blush. Oh, this glossy enamel, I don't know whether I'm going to use that on my thing. I don't think I've had any of that so far. This is Pearl Blush Metallic. Y'all know I like these metallics. I really love these metallics. Let's do this Pearl Blush. I thought about mixing another color with it. And let's go with, let's mix a black with it. Let's just see what we get. Let's do, this is cheap paint from the Dollar Tree. Just a second, I'll just turn it around and show you guys. Crafter Square acrylic paint. Got it at the Dollar Tree. It's nothing special. Just show you that, you know, you don't have to have expensive paints to do this. You know, you can go to the Dollar Tree and pick up, ooh, this is going to be pretty. Clean that roller off. There we go. And put that piece of paper in the floor with the other pieces of paper. I got to take, oh, I don't have any water. All right, and I think that I want to take some of this right here. Ooh. Some of this right here. And let's see what we can make with it. I'm just going to, I know you guys can't see what I'm doing. I'm just going to kind of daub it up like that. And I wonder if we could do it this way. We might get a really cool effect. Ooh, I think this is going to make a really, really cool effect. And I'm not, as you can see, I'm not afraid to get dirty. Guys, I don't know how long this video is. Whoops, and I touched my thumb in it right there. I was going to see if I could daub some of that up. And do we want to let this dry and then go back with another color? What do we think? Okay, I'm going to pause the camera, go get me some water, and I'll be right back. And let this dry. We're going to let it dry. Okay, guys, I think that I'm going to go in with this Venetian gold. Just because, why not? Why not? And hopefully this is dry enough. Again, I got this paint at Hobby Lobby. I get most of my paints there, and when they have them on the 40% off sale, again, we have used kind of like a cheesecloth. I guess that is cheesecloth to make our marks. And there's hundreds of videos out there of people doing jelly plate printing. It's, you know, there's no reason why you should watch me over somebody else. It's just that, you know, mine's just a brand new channel, and I'm here having fun. I don't think it was quite dry, guys, so we're going to probably get some muddy colors out of that because I don't think it was dry. I was impatient. I was impatient with it. Okay. I still ain't got the knack of putting paper on there straight. I have not. And I'm going to grab another sheet. Yeah, I think I'm going to get me a 9x12 plate to use. I'll save this 12x12 one for doing fabric on. And I'll make sure and cut my fabric bigger. Maybe 14x14 so it hangs off. But that's the reason why I bought the 12x12. And I could put the paper in the center, you know. Okay. I know this is a super long video, but let's see. Let's see what we got. Oh, wow. I love how it picked up some more of the blue. Can you guys, whoops. Can you guys see that? I think this is my favorite print thus far. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. That's my favorite print so far. And look at that. So I really, really liked using this. That's just too cool. That is just way too cool. I was going to think what else I had. What do you think about, well, this is, the Hessian's probably way, it would leave a huge mess. A huge, huge mess. I'm looking at what else I have. I have this. Oh, I know something I have. Guys, give me 1 minute. I have something we have to try. Give me a... Okay, guys, this is an old vintage curtain that I have that has some stains in it. And I'm thinking we've got to try this. So do we put our paint down first? Or do we put... and then paint over the top of it? What? I don't know. I think we're going to have to try both ways. So, I think I'm going to do antique white. I'm not going to do metallics this time. I'm pretty sure y'all are probably getting tired of metallics. I'm just going to do that. Oh. So, let's do some antique white. And then I am going to have to stop. I'm going to split this video in two. Oh, I've got something on my roller. Yep, right there. Now I want to take and find the worst part of this curtain, and I probably had it just a minute ago. It's really stained. Oh yeah, here's a really bad stain. All right. Okay. And then I'll just cut this part out. To use over and over again. I don't know that that would work. Okay, it didn't pick anything up through there. I want to cut this before I couldn't tell you where I got this. No clue. Thrift store, my Uncle David. I have no clue where I got this. So I do go thrifting a lot, and then I'm going to cut that top off right there. There we go. And I'm going to throw that over there. See, in some places it picked it up, in some places it didn't. Oh, guys. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. I'm going to love this. Where am I going to put this? Right there. Well, okay, well, it didn't put anything on the paper. Okay, this can be used over and over again for this. I'm going to let this dry. And I'm going to clean up some of this stuff. And I'll meet you guys back here in a few minutes, because at this point I'm going to call it quits. Okay, that really didn't work, did it? That was worth a shot. Hey, what can I say? But I want this to dry really good, and then I'm going to go back over it. You know, I'm going to use a metallic, and we'll see what this turns out like. Okay, guys, it's good and dry, and I am going in with a beautiful metallic green because I think I want to use this in my Easter journal. This is pearl green. That's what I'm using. So, and Grayson is in here and already trying to get up in here. Oh yeah, I can see the mess that he'll make. Grayson is the cat. I'm sorry. I'm used to my other channel where everybody knows that Grayson is the cat, and Grayson is a big fat ham and loves to be videoed. Loves it, let me tell you. And I think I made him mad, and he's probably left because I wouldn't let him up on the desk. So let's see. Oh no, there's a little, there we go, piece of paint. All right, I'm finally back. Hold on just a second. Okay, thank you. Sorry, guys, my husband walked in. So my phone, like, completely died yesterday, y'all, so I really, really apologize for that. But I went ahead and went to playing with my jelly plate. And this is, again, ugly scrapbook paper. And this is fabric that it was an old curtain. I just absolutely love the way this turned out. Absolutely love it. So there's one. I don't know if you guys seen this one, and you can tell that I like the metallic paints. Again, I'm using what I deem as ugly scrapbook paper. And then this is just where I rolled my brayer to clean it off, and then I cleaned off the side of the jelly plate. We're going to make a journal with this stuff, guys. And then there's that. Really, this was the stamp. I said, I don't know where it cut off at, so this may be kind of redundant to show some of you. And then again, just where I rolled the brayer, cleaning off and rolling the brayer. I love these. I absolutely love them. Again, this was playing with the stamp, and I love that it picked up some of this metallic paint. I just love it. It turned out really, really pretty. And this is just where I was cleaning off my stamp after stamping. This was one of the very first prints that I pulled. I was playing, and I have figured out I'm using way too much paint. This is one of my favorites. Absolutely one of my favorites. And all this is cheesecloth. I just took cheesecloth and just dabbed it all over my jelly plate and let it dry, and then I went back in with different colors. I said, I'm so sorry my thing died. This is another one I used. I love how it picked up. I love how it picked that up. I love the grunginess. And this is that curtain that I used again, and I know that I'm using too much paint because I went with a very light coat of paint, and you can see, anyway, this is, these two are some of my favorites. And then we have this one. I could turn it this way and get it all in the camera, I guess. This was one of the very first ones that we did, and you can see that I did have way too much paint. But it's okay. I'm learning. This one is, what did I do on this one? Oh, I tried to do lace, and it picked up what was underneath it. So I had some lace that I placed down on here, and it really didn't pick up the lace all that well. So the fabric works much, much better. Again, just a sheet. I love these. Like I said, we're making a journal out of all of this kind of stuff. I said, I'm late to the jelly plate thing. Just where we're cleaning off. Just cleaning off the brayer. This may go in a journal that I'm fixing to show you guys in another video. This was my very first print that I pulled. It's not bad. I mean, it's not bad. And I know it's shiny and it's really hard to see because it's metallic paint. But, I mean, it's not too bad. It's not bad. Again, some more with the stamping where I was just cleaning off the stamp. This is the very first one we did. And you can see that I had way too much paint on the plate. You know, I'm okay with it. It's still going to get used. I love this effect. I do. I love that. This is another one of my favorites that we did. I just really, really, really like it. And then this was something I was experimenting with in the paper. Oh, I put paint down and then... No, I put the stencil down and then put paint on top of the stencil, and it actually tore my paper trying to get it off. So that did not work out real well. This one is I put paint down on the jelly plate, and then I just took and drew some squiggly lines all over it with a little brush that I have. And then I went back in and added some stamps on top of that, and that is that. Not bad. Not bad. It's different. I love these ones with clean the brayer off. And this is one of the first ones I did. I'm going to go back over this with something else because that just didn't. And then this is just cleaning off the edges of the jelly plate. So I'm going to go back in with something else on that one too. So that is my first endeavor into jelly plate printing. And I have some that I absolutely love. And like I said, we will be making a journal out of some of these. This I just absolutely, absolutely love. And there's probably, you know, there's no way I'm going to be able to repeat it. So, all right. Okay, guys, I'm going to get this video up so y'all can see it. I hope that you enjoyed having fun with me as I played with my jelly plate.